What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today's show is The Legend of Korra.
Finally.
Yep, we just wrapped with our previous The Legend, well, no, not Legend, Avatar, The Last Airbender. It's a hard one to actually say the full title, but we've got all the way through that. We saw Aang defeat the Phoenix King Ozai.
Oh, yeah.
And Zuko and Katara defeated Azula for Zuko to become the new Fire Lord. And now we're kind of going in blind. All we really know is this is the next show.
Right.
Don't know who Korra is. We don't know how
is it
long.
How is he related to Aang, or how is it going to be?
Will Aang or any of those other characters exist in this world?
I know, because we fell in love with all those characters.
Yeah, so well,
the cabbage person will be in there too.
The cabbage, yeah, my cabbages. There better be at least one cabbages
or
joke.
Something that we can remember.
Yeah.
You know, any character, or Mumu will be there, or Appa. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, so we're going in totally blind. We do know that Korra, The Legend of Korra, is another show set in the same world, but that's all we know.
Right.
And it comes after Avatar.
Right.
So here we are, and we're gonna go straight into it. Let's go, episode 1. Welcome to Republic City.
Woo.
I've never even heard of
Me
Republic
either.
City. So that's
here we
okay.
Go.
My father, Avatar Aang,
Oh.
told me the story of how he and his friends heroically ended the 100-Year War.
Yeah, they did.
Avatar Aang and Fire Lord Zuko transformed the Fire Nation colonies into the United Republic of Nations, a society where benders and non-benders from all over the world could live and thrive together. The cycle of the Avatar.
Oh.
So Aang is no more.
So the storytelling is
It's from Aang's son?
Yeah.
The narrator seems to be Aang's son.
What makes you so sure your daughter is the one?
Korra, please come in here.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm the Avatar. You gotta deal with it.
Nice.
Whoa.
Oh.
Isn't she a water?
She's a little bit of everything.
She's already got all of it?
Yeah. She reminds me of her attitude. What's her name? Their Avatar friend. The one that does Toph. Yeah. When she was a little girl. And fire.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay.
Do you believe she's ready, Master Katara?
Yes.
Master Katara.
Is Katara.
Very well, Korra.
So do we get to see
It's time
Katara's
for you to
brother?
begin your airbending training.
Sokka.
Sokka.
Finally. You should have seen it. I kicked some firebender butt, and I
She
passed.
has a
Tenzin will
giant
be here in a
dog.
few days.
That's so cute.
Cool music.
Naga, go. That a girl. Go, go, go.
It's like a polar bear dog.
Right?
Finally, here.
What
Hello,
is...
Mother. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. Please, help me.
Mother? Is that he's the narrator?
Yeah.
Grandmother, Milo.
Make a campfire and all huddle around it and tell scary stories.
Oh my
about
gosh,
snowmen?
that's so
And then
Wow.
fast.
make the snowmen move with waterbending and chase us? Wouldn't that be fun? Huh? Wouldn't it?
Emma, let me help you.
Mommy, look! I'm a snowbender!
Oh
Oh
boy.
boy.
Were Tenzin and his siblings this crazy when
Tenzin
they were kids?
is
Kaya and Bumi certainly
this
were.
guy. Okay.
Tenzin has always been rather serious.
We're only visiting for the night. Then I have to return to Republic City.
But no, you're
Gonna have to
supposed
check
move
who all
here.
these voices are.
You're supposed to teach me.
I'm sorry, Korra. Your airbending training is going to have to wait.
Believe me, I'd be happy to find another airbending master, but you're the only one. We're stuck with each other.
I wish
He's
there
the
were another
only
way.
one.
Wait, there is. If you can't stay here, then I'll go back to Republic City with you.
But it's not the right time for you to come to the city.
Whatever.
Hmm.
She's very rebellious.
Strong-willed.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, Gran
Oogie?
I wonder how
Yip, yip.
Old.
Oogie.
What happened to Appa?
My brother and many of my friends are gone.
Oh,
Oh.
Sokka's
And
gone?
your generation to take on the responsibility of keeping peace and balance in the world.
Seems like our whole crew from Avatar is now pretty much all gone.
It's looking like a dog and a
I think it's
bear.
like a dog bear.
Yeah.
Every animal in this world is a
A little
combination.
strange.
Is a combination of two real animals, I think.
Thanks for the ride!
She's not very careful, is she?
Oh.
Food first, then Air Temple.
Yes, food always.
Naga! Look out!
Ooh.
Oops! Sorry about that. Excuse us. I don't have any money.
What?
Then what good are you to me?
How are you gonna buy one of everything if you don't have any money?
know, right?
City's huge. I bet we can find a place to rustle up something to eat.
It's interesting that we're taking up Korra's journey with her having already learned 3 bending skills.
Say, think I can get one of them tasty smelling fishies?
Stop! You can't fish here.
You best skedaddle.
Skedaddle? So what is this, like a 1940s?
Right.
I'm not oppressing anyone. You're oppressing yourself.
That didn't even make sense!
Okay. There's an anti-bending.
Excuse me, I think I'm lost.
Give me the money, or else...
Or else what, hoodlum?
Uh-oh.
Why don't you come and find out?
Oh, she's rough and ready.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What just happened? Did she just earthbend?
Oh.
Ooh.
Damn.
Property destruction? Come
Got an idea about
on.
who I am now, chumps?
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh. Oh.
She's now destroyed 2 whole businesses. Metal benders.
I caught the bad guys for you, officers.
Arrest them!
Oh.
You're under arrest too.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oops.
She's darn powerful compared to where
A was.
Aang was at the start of Avatar. Well, looks like they got her.
Let's see. Multiple counts of destruction of private and city property, not to mention evading arrest, and your Avatar title might impress some people, but not me.
Wow. Okay,
All right,
things have
fine.
changed.
Then I want to talk to whoever's in charge.
You're talking to her. I'm Chief Beifong.
You're Toph's daughter.
What?
Ah.
Why are you treating me like a criminal? Avatar Aang and your mother were friends. They saved the world together.
Chief, Councilman Tenzin is here.
Okay, here we go.
Let him in.
He's gonna solve it all.
Tenzin, sorry. I got a little sidetracked on my way to see you.
Fine. Get her out of my city.
Always a pleasure, Lynn.
Interesting. Man, this is a very different world.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Is this your polar bear dog, miss?
Polar bear dog.
See, we were right.
Love this giant statue of Aang. That's cool.
Oh, that's Aang's.
Oh.
Korra!
Okay.
Are you coming to live with us on the island?
No, I'm sorry, Iki. I have to go home now.
Republic City needs its avatar once again.
Yes! Thank you! You're the best!
Yay!
Okay. Wow, she's
strong.
strong. Oh, like a press conference?
Hello?
I guess the world
Korra.
is more technological
Your new
now.
avatar.
Does this mean you've moved to Republic City?
Were you trying to send a message to the Triads yesterday?
Will you be fighting crime or the anti-bending revolution?
I look forward to serving you. I'm so happy to be here.
No, somebody's not happy with this.
All right, that's all the questions
Or-
Come on. How do you want to handle this?
So, the Avatar has
Amon is a bad
to
guy.
accelerate our plans.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Zuko's son?
Who knows? We know nothing about him.
Everybody-
He has a mask on, and his name is Amon, and that's all we know. You're
Well,
already guessing?
I'm guessing. I mean, look at we met Toph's granddaughter or daughter?
Yeah, Li Beifong
Yeah.
is Toph's daughter.
Yeah.
So
And even Avatar's son.
Tenzin is the son of Aang and Katara. So they got together and had at least one kid. Tenzin is one.
Uh-huh.
I think they mentioned there were others. So they had 2 or 3 kids.
Wow.
Something like that. So we haven't yet seen any mention of Sokka's kids.
Yeah.
Like, so Sokka probably had a family. Like, he was very close with the Kyoshi Island warrior, Suki.
Maybe he's in Japan or somewhere. Oh,
Well,
sorry.
That
Somewhere
would be
in
on
the...
Kyoshi,
I know.
not Japan. But
You know what I mean.
I imagine that since they've already introduced us to all of these other
Characters.
people that are connected to the old characters, they will continue to do that.
Well, I was questioning that would we get to see the cameo of someone, which they did. It's a much older generation.
Yeah,
Now
it-
it's much of like
Yes,
more.
this seems like 50, 60, 70 years have passed, something along those lines, because Tenzin seems to be himself in his 30s or 40s
or
or
maybe older. Oh yeah. I guess
perhaps
he's-
older. He has young kids of his own. But Aang, they've already told us, is gone.
Well,
And Sokka, they told us,
he's gone.
he is gone. And I suspect Toph is also gone.
We don't know.
Because Katara said that Sokka and most of her friends
Yeah.
were gone.
We'll see.
Yeah, but very interesting. It seems like the world has advanced technologically, right? I mean, the Fire Nation was already doing some pretty crazy things with tanks and airships and whatever, but they've taken that and just really moved with it. They have radios and cars and all kinds of,
But
you
the
know.
cars in the 60s.
Yeah, and it definitely seems like
No,
even
1929s.
things with like the accents and
Yeah.
the way people are talking
they
and the way
talk.
they're dressed or whatever, they seem to be turning this Republic City into like an analog of, I don't know, 1930s Chicago or
Yeah.
something like that. It's like a
And then they have like representation of more of like an Asian, like a Chinatown.
yeah,
kind of
because we got the triad
Yeah.
and like the Japanese mafia style things. So, yeah, it seems like that's the kind of world that we are living in, and Republic City seems to be seems to be under the influence of multiple different forces.
Right.
Like there's this anti-bending thing headed up by this Amon character. There's also various crime syndicates,
Right.
for lack of a better word. There's the police, which may or may not be corrupt. And then whatever ruling board that Tenzin sits
Right.
on. So there seem to be multiple different like force,
Right.
like forces that are trying to influence the direction of the city. And Korra just seems to be a super powerful kind of doofus.
Right.
Like she doesn't know really what she's doing, and she's been secluded most of her life somewhere on a North Pole or something. And so
Away
she doesn't
from the
really
city.
know anything about
Yeah.
the world.
Of
But she-
the reality
Yeah.
of the world.
But she's very strong.
Yeah.
Her bending of everything except air, right? So she has mastery of 3 bending techniques already, which is way more than
What Aang
where
had.
we started with
Yeah.
Aang. Aang only had air bending to begin with, and she
Right.
has all of the other 3, but not air bending. So that's interesting. So, yeah. So the Avatar cycle continues. Perhaps we will, as Korra progresses, she'll have access to the avatars through her spirit connection,
Perhaps.
just like all the other avatars did. So she will reach back to Aang like Aang used to reach out to Roku.
Right, right.
So
Maybe she'll reach out to Aang.
we will eventually get to see
Yeah.
Aang as his avatar spiritual form,
Yeah.
I think. This is fun. There's a lot of interesting voices that I heard that we're gonna have to figure out who everybody is.
Right.
I know that because we watched The Legend of Vox Machina and Marisha Ray, the player who voices Keyleth of the Arashari, no, it's not her voice, but her character was based very strongly on the world of Avatar.
Korra.
Not Korra, but Avatar.
Okay.
And when they showed Keyleth's mom in The Legend of Vox Machina, they had the voice actress from Korra play her mom. So it's the same voice actress as Korra. The voice of Korra played Keyleth's mom in The Legend of Vox Machina. So I know that they intentionally made that connection, which is fun. But I don't remember her name, so I'm gonna have to do some research and figure out who everybody is, because I definitely heard some voices. Like I think I heard Stephen Root in there. I could be wrong, but they're like the voice of Tenzin. It's a very commanding voice, and he's gonna be a main character.
Yeah.
I got to figure out who that guy is. I was not able to tell just by listening, but very excited to continue to live the world of Avatar through The Legend of Korra, because we very much enjoyed
And
those
it's a-
lovable idiots.
And on top of that, it's a female avatar.
Yeah, that's cool too.
So we've been hooked to like a male avatar. You know, little Aang.
Yep.
And he's always been a little Aang to us. He's always been that. But this
Yeah.
one's just more of like a teenager.
True, and we'll get to see Aang as more of an adult figure here.
Yeah.
When we do see him, he will no longer be like a
little boy,
12-year-old.
yeah.
He will be, a fully formed, powerful adult avatar.
Right.
So that's interesting as well. And I guess it was fun to see Katara, but she's so old,
I thought it was
and it's
the
a
older
different
lady,
voice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's so it's kind of a bummer to see your
Character.
legends, these characters that you got attached to. For us, it was just a week ago,
Right.
but for this world, it's decades and decades and decades.
Probably what year?
It's 50, 60,
60
70 years or something along those lines, because Katara is very, very old.
She aged.
Yeah, so
Well,
I don't know.
thank you again for tuning into our channel. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you for loving our show reaction and liking our videos. We really appreciate you. And thank you for subscribing to our small mighty channel to help us grow. Thank you again.
See you in the next video.